Hey folks, Joe Reeves here, the San Diego mortgage guy, and today is Monday, March 19th. I'm a little late coming to my 1 o'clock episode, obviously. I had a great blessing. My oldest daughter, Marissa, called me, and when my daughters call, I take time and listen. So thank you very much for that phone call, babe. I'll be talking about her and her school in a little bit, but I want to talk to you about three things today. March Madness, which I'm not a basketball fan or a college professional, so I don't know too much about it. I just know I come into like the Final Four. I'm going to speak a little bit about that. Second thing, it's March Madness Sweet 16 is what I want to cover. Second thing, tax time. And then last but not least, especially not least, Gary Vee. So first of all, Sweet 16. It's got the final 16 teams, college teams. I don't know who your favorite is. As I said, I'm going to talk about my daughter. She was a student, got a master's degree, and then also now works for the University of Michigan. So her number 3 in her slot is winning. They're playing, I believe, who are they playing? Texas A&M. So, well, good luck to them. And because of her, again, since I don't follow pro or college basketball, I'm going to go with University of Michigan to go all the way. I think they have a good shot. Let's just see what happens. Secondly, tax time. So, we all know that you should be doing your taxes. Do you know when the last day to do your taxes are? Well, I'll get to that in a second, but here's just an FYI, and I need to preface this by saying I'm not a CPA, nor am I an active financial advisor, but I would say that if for whatever reason on your federal 1040s that you are filling out line 17, I'll have you look up that, but if you're filling that out, you got something there, please contact a CPA and a financial advisor in planning for next year. You know, a lot of times I don't want to say there's never a good time to buy or sell, but there might be. So if you need to have that discussion, if you're thinking of buying a home or if you're thinking of selling a home, check out line 17. Make sure that your CPA and your financial advisor is giving you some good advice on that. Tax time. So here's some quizzes. Here's a quiz I want to go over. What is Schedule A? We all know all the schedules, A, B, C, D, E, F. Schedule A, do you know? Schedule B, Schedule C, Schedule D, Schedule E, and Schedule F. Well, as a loan officer, we usually work with a lot of Schedule C self-employed who are not incorporated. And then secondly, we work with a lot of Schedule E's who does supplemental income, but also specifically for our group would be like rental income. So, Schedule A, do you know? Itemized deductions. Schedule B, interest and ordinary dividends. As I said, Schedule C is net profit from a business. Schedule D, capital gains and losses. Schedule E, supplemental income, as I mentioned before, but in our case it would be renter's income. And then Schedule F, haven't seen one of these. I've never, honestly, in my 23 years of being a loan officer, I've never seen a Schedule F. Would love to, if someone has one out there, I'd love to see one. Schedule F, profit and loss from farming. God bless our farmers. Never complain about a farmer with your mouth full. Amen? And just as a reminder, the last day to file in 2018 is usually April 15th, but April 15th falls on a Sunday. So normally it would be the next day, which would have been April 16th, Monday. However, Monday, April 16th is a federal holiday for the District of Columbia. It's the Emancipation Day, when President Lincoln had freed slaves in the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. So that's a federal holiday. So actually the last day to file your taxes, Tuesday, April 17th, no later than 11:59. Unless you have an extension, file it in, don't get those penalties. All right, thirdly, Gary Vee. Now I'm not sure if I can pronounce his last name properly, but Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, although it's already out, it came out I think in January, I pre-ordered his book, his latest book, Crushing It. It's going to come on Audible. I do more listening than I do reading. Excuse me. So I'm waiting for that to come out so I can listen. I've read a couple of his former books. I've read Jab, 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 Right Hook. I've read The Thank You Economy. I'm going to be reading Crush It, the one that came out, I think, in 2013 before this one comes out. So I really like, lately I've been listening to Gary Vee, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. So I really like his thing. Now, except for his many F words, now mine are faith, family, and football, or faith, family, and freedom. He's got the real F word. Anyway, except for those, I really like his take on this, because he's telling us that even if you haven't done anything yet, you've not done a Facebook Live, you've not done video, you've not done anything, social media, you can still, there is still room for you to be out there. A lot of people are thinking, oh, it's, what's that word? It is just way too many people. No, it's not true. It's just barely, because he thinks we're at the beginning stages, or not really at the beginning, but we're at the uphill stage. So there's so much more land grab. He calls it a land grab. There is so much more of this that even if you haven't done one yet, go out and do it. Go ahead and video, social media. You know that in 2018, 88% of all content is going to be video. So please go out there. Now, if you are a realtor partner, or if you are a small business owner, I would like you to RSVP for my social media video workshop, April 3rd. I've got two going on. I've got one at 11:30 to 1, and I've got another one from 6 to 7:30. And unlike, and again, I'm not putting them down, but this is not what I do for a living, so I'm not charging you. I'm not charging you $300 to $400 to show you how to do a video. I want to show you how to do videos so that you can, so that I can bring good content to you, that I can help you in your business, and that, going back to Gary Vee's book, jab, 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 right hook. It's give, give, give. Got to show value first. So when you're doing a video, interviewing whoever, showing the local scenery, it's give, give, give first before you even ask for the business. Some of you don't even know me, so I want to make sure that you guys do. Again, RSVP, call, text, email me. Would love to have you and show you. Usually I do video. You've seen some of my animations. Not too difficult to make, but love to show you the process. All right? So with that in mind, if you have an RSVP, please call, text, email me. Now that's a wrap. It's going to be a short Facebook Live. That's a wrap. We've talked about who's your favorite or who's your pick for the March Madness. I'm picking University of Michigan to go all the way. Also, not to forget don't forget to file your taxes on Tuesday, April 17th, and then RSVP for my video workshop. If you have any questions, comments, please call, like, and share if you could. Thank you very much. You guys take care.